QPR Away Day Travels, written by Simon Ingram, narrated by Frank Meaden. Come on, you super hoops! In the run-up to Christmas 1979, QPR briefly topped the league table following back-to-back home victories against Shrewsbury Town 2-1 and Charlton 4-0. After spending the last few seasons following our slow, torturous decline leading to our eventual relegation, the pull to see QPR play during this exciting period proved to be irresistible. As a result, I was a part of a small group of 13-year-old schoolboys from Northampton, fortunate enough to be at Loftus Road to see both matches. Back in the late 1970s, Ling's Upper School in the town's Eastern District had a number of pupils who, like me, followed the R's. During morning break on the Monday or Tuesday following the previous Saturday's draw away to Luton Town, somehow we managed to convince ourselves that it would be perfectly acceptable for us to travel down to Loftus Road to see the Super Hoops play against Shrewsbury Town. It didn't seem to matter that none of us had reached our 14th birthday, as one of the group, Paul McIntosh, seemed confident enough he knew the way into Loftus Road. On the morning of the match, we caught the 10:30 a.m. train from Northampton's Castle Station to Euston Station. From there, we picked up the London Underground tube train to Tottenham Court Road. The three slightly bemused 13-year-olds transferred to the Central Line to a final destination, the White City Station. Fortunately, there weren't any dramas. The three of us arrived at the ground some 2.5 hours before kick-off. Everything had gone well. We decided to go again the following Saturday, a London derby match against Charlton Athletic. The journey to QPR went smoothly just as before. We knew that things weren't quite right, though, when it became clear that a sizable number of Charlton fans had decided to watch the game from the QPR home stand. The stewards and police eventually cleared the opposition fans from the ground, fortunately before any trouble had started. Sadly, after the match, in the one and only occasion I've witnessed trouble between rival fans, the police had to push hard to calm and then regain control of the situation. Purely by accident, our small party of 13-year-old travelling QPR fans were caught right in the middle of the skirmish. I can still remember having to jump clear of a police horse as it pushed its way through the swollen masses of supporters just outside the Springbok pub along South Africa Road. Worse was to follow. The police announced that they were closing the White City tube station to QPR fans. All home fans wishing to use the tube would have to walk down to the Shepherd's Bush station. Thanks to Paul McIntosh, we found our way home. Strangely, I heard that Paul swapped his allegiance from QPR to Everton shortly afterwards. Something I could never understand. The day I became a QPR supporter, one thing I hadn't fully appreciated is that I'd signed up for life. The 1970s ended with QPR languishing in the second division. Disappointing for the fans, although unbeknown to us all, better times were just around the corner. In my experience, one of the strangest things about following QPR is the regular, sometimes heated discussions you'll have with your peers while travelling to see the Super Hoops play. I'm positive this isn't a situation unique to fans of QPR, although the strength of feeling doesn't get diluted by the sheer weight of numbers. The passion felt for our club will often draw the mildest-mannered of individuals into the fray. The most common cause of those highly charged debates seems to be the subject of players, both past and present, and their influence on our team. Like lighting a fuse to a spectacular in-car firework display, the explosive cocktail of testosterone and boredom can be ignited in a second. This highly volatile mixture being slowly stirred and brought to the boil by seemingly endless
Sample complete. Ready to continue?